that your bestie. I'm an ice boy, but y'all like Gretzky.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And for the teams with new coaches, Clark, new systems. Still an adjustment for the players, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's an ongoing adjustment with a new head coach and new players and so forth.
And the Thunder with some changes. Cephalosha comes in for Green, and Cook subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And a change for the Timberwolves. Hill's checked in. And Hill throws it down.
Wow, making sure of that one.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And stolen by Pekovic. It's Hill on the wing, guarded by Harden. Stolen by Harden. Ibaka with the screen on Hill. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And putting it down. Harden there, showing some agility.
Hill inside, guarded by Harden. And Pekovic kicks to Hill. Pekovic with the screen for Hill. Sinks the 15-footer. Hill's got his second bucket.
Hurting them with the in-between game.
Harden outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And there are a lot of dimensions to Harden's game. Maybe the biggest piece is all the damage he does on the perimeter.
Hill through.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Pekovic throws it down.
This is why they involve him in screen and rolls. I mean, he's good executing out of that situation.
Harden outside, and here's KD for three. And the Thunder another three.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Thunder with some changes. Kristich, he's checked in for Ibaka. Allison comes in for Kevin Durant. And Ivy subbed in for James Harden. Timberwolves also changing it up. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Milicic. And it's AC Law in for Smith. Here's Kristich. 1:21 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Cook dishes to Kristich. Here's Ivy. Minnesota with the rebound. A fantastic stretch this group has strung together. 8 wins and counting.
Just playing really solid basketball right now. They're trusting each other more out there and attacking as a group. They're a fist, not individual fingers, which has made them tough to beat.
The Timberwolves shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Collison, no good.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Hill passes to Pekovic, and Pekovic throws it down.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The shot by Ivy, no good. Hill passes to Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead as they dominate the last minutes of the quarter on an 8-0 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, it certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Johnson for three. The rebound by Cook. Thunder trailing by 5. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. I'm being told that it is a fractured hand. We won't be seeing him again tonight, and all signs point to him having to miss a big chunk of time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update.
You know, you learn a lot about yourself through these long rehab processes. There's a physical component for sure, but I think mentally and psychologically is where the real challenge is. I have no doubt he'll return, and my guess is he'll be better and stronger than ever.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Russell Westbrook.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
On the wing, Cephalosha. Pass to Cook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Bounce pass from Hill. And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
And the basket by Kristich.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Timberwolves leading by 7. Hill looking it over. Pass to Milicic. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here's a look at some numbers for Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Cook.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Free agency was just crazy this summer. Obviously, LeBron to the Heat. That's the big move. Chris Bosh going to Miami as well. Wow.
Yeah, obviously the Heat were the big winners, clearly. And keeping Wade was part of that.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Shots good by Milicic.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And the basket by Hill. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Kristich. Green comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Harden in for Thabo Cephalosha. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And so it's Hill with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
It's Durant on the wing, covered by Smith.
Inside, due to the size of Durant.
There's the pick. Here's Hill. Buries it down low. Hill's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Harden outside. Pass to Durant. Offline with his 3.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Tavo Cephalosha is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Minnesota, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Thunder, 3.5 back.
And when you look at Minnesota, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Harden, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. For Minnesota, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ivy's checked in. Thunder trailing by 12. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Pass to Harden. Will it go? Minnesota with the rebound. Pekovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hill, no good. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. Now Ibaka, covered by Pekovic. The 3 from KD. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so we conclude the first half. Timberwolves lead by 15. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Jacks up a 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
And he drives in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And, you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Take a look at Hill, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And there's always firepower in every rookie class, but even among the top guns, he's the best of the best. He'll be an offensive force for years to come.
Yeah, he's an old head, but sure beyond his year, he has a dominant offensive mindset. No matter what the defense throws at him, he lights up the scoreboard. Really a special talent. Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Thunder. Pass to Durant. Takes a 3. Again, Durant missing.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Hill, no good. Thunder trailing by 20. some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by Milicic.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively. Nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Second in scoring. And they also show up in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage. They usually take quality shots and really share the basketball.
And GA talked about their scoring average. This is a team capable of exploding on any given night. Their firepower is incredible.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Durant.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
The Thunder with another miss.
But still, eventually you...
Pekovic, and he banks in the layup. Pekovic has got 14 points.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Got a piece of it.
You gotta go up stronger than that, or he's gonna turn you away.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Hill. Finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that. Straight to the basket.
And stolen by Pekovic. Here's the 3, and the basket by Hill. Hill's got 10 points in just the second half.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Hill against Westbrook. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
If he continues the pattern of loving to drive, Westbrook will be very familiar with going to the line.
Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for James Harden. Minnesota also with the sub. Laws checked in.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
The 3 from KD. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game. They set the screen. And it's Hill penetrating. And it's Hill with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For the Thunder, Chris Ditchy's checked in for Ibaka. And Cook subbed in for Green. Westbrook passes to Sefolosha. Now here's Durant. Three-pointer. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's Hill. Misses off the right iron. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Here is Cook, covered by Smith. Cook kicks to Westbrook. Back to Cook. Outside Durant, beyond the arc, and the Thunder another 3.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
And so Kurt Rambis decides to take a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Nick Collison's checked in for Oklahoma City. Ivy comes in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Minnesota, Haddadi's checked in, and it's Beasley in for Darko Milicic. And Hill throws it down.
He is giving them all he can offensively, really playing with a lot of heart out there.
Here's Kristich. Here's Cook. No good there.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. In a game? Are you serious? Did he just pull that out?
Pass to Cook. Back to Ivy. Cephalosha dishes to Ivy. Shot clock at 5. Collison with a screen on Edwards. And it's Cook missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Hill throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and defensive.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Ivy against Hill. Here's Kristich. Comes up empty down low. The kick out to Hill. He got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be right back after this. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's Cook with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here's Kristich. Cook looking it over. No good from outside.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The best way to pressure a defense is in transition. Nice job to get up the court there in a hurry.
Here's Hill, and there's the drive, and it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Kristich. Back to Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
For 3, Hill. The basket good off the assist from Law. Hill's got 43 points.
That was a nifty pass by Law right there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Westbrook. Beasley with the rebound. Minnesota's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Westbrook. To the middle. And the basket by Collison.
Well, this guy's a pick-and-roll maestro. That's Westbrook's basketball IQ on full display.
They set the pick. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town.
And for that game against the Spurs, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Kristich. And Durant subbed in for Nick Collison.
What more can he do? I mean, my goodness, it's certainly his night.
And the NBA embracing the global audience, GA. Preseason games in London, Paris, Mexico City, and Beijing. I'm wondering, did you attend any of those games?
You know, Kevin, no, but I did play in Mexico City in '93 with the Knicks, and we had over 20,000 fans in attendance, and we got the win, but had to fly out to face the Spurs, so not too much time for sightseeing. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, oh my goodness. Watch out.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Another look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka is checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Daquan Cook. And it's Harden in for Thabo Sefolosha. And a change for the Timberwolves. Edwards, he's checked in for Armand Johnson.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the...
Another bucket! Wow!
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Hill kicks to Edwards. It's back to Hill. Beasley sets a screen for Hill. Over and got it! Another basket!
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Hill.
Offensively, he was...
And another one falls.
And he's inching closer to the mark of 4th most 60-point games ever.
It is so rare to see a player who can dominate a matchup as often as he has in his career. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Westbrook with it. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.